Welcome one, welcome all. I am Jay Atkins here for GameSports, of course. We do have, ignore the Belgium versus Turkey, I'll get rid of that right now. It is going to be, of course, Portugal versus the Netherlands, and then Portugal versus Serbia right after that as well. We are on a bit of a delay at the moment. We're looking at about 20 minutes past game live, so no real surprises. It is Counter-Strike, of course. Gives us time to look at the table, though, so without further ado, let's pull it up real quick. Starting with Group A and Group B, of course. As we can see, Sweden leading the Group A leadings. We're in first as well on the road difference. UK in second, Serbia in third, Portugal in fourth. But Portugal do have the opportunity here to jump to first tonight. I do perceive them winning both of these games, really. The Netherlands team, if this was CSS, they would have whooped on Portugal. Unfortunately for the Netherlands, it's not CSS, it's CSGO. As you can see in Group B, Russia, Poland, Finland, Czech Republic, Spain, and Bosnia and Herzegovina in that order. Interesting group. I mean, Russia are considered the favourites in that group. Poland not fielding the roster that they possibly could have because of, you know, just the way the Polish scene is at the moment with a lot of to-in and fro-in. So not as strong as that Polish team could have been. Same can be said about Finland. Finland used to be somewhat of a powerhouse in CSS back in the day, but and also to a certain degree in 1.6 as well. I mean, they had a very respectable 1.6 scene, but more so for CSS. Logitech FI and, you know, Samitsky and those guys, they really did represent really quite well. Not so much in the European Championships, though. The CSGO scene in Finland yet to really develop. Hopefully with the the fact that CSGO is on the upswing, as evidenced today by the Star Ladder LAN, we will see, you know, those scenes that used to be really good actually get back on track, because, I mean, the UK scene used to be really strong. Anyway, Group C, Denmark, Turkey, Hungary, Belgium, Slovakia, and Latvia in that order. Still games to be played, of course. A lot of games being rescheduled because of LANs and different tournaments. The Danes, of course, have the Steel Series League going on. Turks, I don't know what they've been up to, but they played 2 games last week, haven't done anything since. Hungary have been pretty active. They've played a few games, as of Slovakia as well. Slovakia pleasantly surprised me, actually. I wasn't expecting much from them. But the games that they did play, they came close to winning a couple of them. I mean, they drew 1, lost 1. So, and the one they lost was a respectable scoreline against Belgium as well. So, not doing particularly too bad. I mean, Group D, of course. Favourites in Group D have to be considered France. You'd be a fool to not consider them favourites. Obviously, at the moment, tied up with LAN play. Very Games, you know, probably the best team in the world at this point. I think NIP's recent dip in form and Very Games' uptake of their gameplay all leads to basically, you know, what is a wide open scene at this point. I mean, you've got 3 teams. You've got Astana Dragons, Very Games, and NIP, all pretty much level pegging when it comes to potential when it, you know, comes to LAN and such. Anyway, let's check if we are anywhere near game live here. Looks like we are, so we just jumped in on the pistols. Perfect timing to jump in. First kill has already happened. Chris J taken down. I will give you the roster rundown after the pistols, of course. So it will be Netherlands on the CT side, Portugal on the T side. Let's take a look at your overview. Bomb is working up long A on Fox, and it looks like you've got a bit of an opening over there as Mike S takes down RMM. Let's make sure we get all the director on. There we go, so don't miss anything. So Ferry with the headshot to Mutt, I should say, sorry. And Scylla going to be dropped by Ferrid as well. So 2 kills for Ferrid this round. Hasn't taken any damage either, so chance here that he could pick up a cheeky 4-man. DZT and Fox to find. Fox going to take down Stefan in the meantime. He's... Oh, DZT going to take down Crucial too. Fox last man standing. Sorry, I should say Mike last man standing. 2 on 1, and he will be dropped. So Portugal do secure pistols. T pistols. Not as biased as it once was, though. I'm starting to lean towards the, you know, the mindset that pistols are pretty even at the moment on most maps. That's without the Glock nerf as well. I mean, the USP, a little bit more accurate, so you do have that potential for the first shot headshot. Now, here we go. Bit of an eco strat coming out. We're going to see a 4-man stack on long. Portugal look like they're going anti-eco here, though, so they're going to be prepped for this. As you can see, DZT watching out long. He does find that frag with the MP7. But for the second one, shut down by Crucial, though. That means we've got a captured submachine gun here for the CTs of Netherlands. So 3 on 3. Could the Dutch pull off an eco? It's not entirely impossible, but RMN seems to have realised they've actually shifted around A, and he's going to call us now. So we'll see a switch to B. P90 opens up from CT spawn as well. 2 frags from Mutt. In fact, no, Scylla stole one of those, so... In fact, he stole 2 of those. Nice. Cheeky play from Scylla. Anyway, 2-0, a little bit of cash damage done, so Portugal not having all their own way at this point. There will be another eco here, of course, because it is a CT save. So, and again, it seems like maybe the Dutch have some eco strats here. We're going for the short boost. Ironman might be caught a little bit untowards by this. It looks like they're seeing a mid push as well. So, Mike, and who's that going to be on short? The panic friendly fire. Well, Mike has been dropped off that push for a mid. It would have been crucial as well, who also pushed. Mutt going to open up with an MP7. He finds 2 kills. Ferid and Stefan both taken down. Absolutely ripped apart by those 9mm rounds. Now here we go. USP fire from short. Chris going to get tagged up. Mutt going to pick up the hat-trick kill. Bomb goes down for good measure. And that is now a 3-0 scoreline. So, Portuguese off to an absolute flyer here. As you can see from the scoreboard, 5-2 and 2. Fox in first place. Mutt, his... well, actually, I'm going to give it to Mutt because I don't think assists count for that much. 5-1-1 on Mutt right now. And third place, that would be Silla on 3-1-1. So I'd say I was going to give you the roster rundown. Let's do that real quick. I did actually prep this, but I don't want to pull it up and miss anything, so I'm just going to use the scoreboard for the time being. For Portugal, of course, it's going to be Mike. Sorry, for Portugal on your T side, I should say. It's going to be Fox, Mutt, Silla, DZT, and RMN. For the Dutch on the CT side right now, Mike S, Ferid, Stefan, Crucial, and Chris J. So, lots of AK spam. First gun round, of course. One of those pivotal rounds that can change the course of a game here. Netherlands do manage to stop the tide of Portuguese momentum. They will take control of the economy at this point. M4A1 spray down from Crucial. Pick up the headshot onto Mutt. That's a key kill as well. Anytime you can take Mutt out, that's one of the reasons that Kick have so much success. Mutt is a key entry fragger, so anytime you drop him, it usually does make a Portuguese squad slow reel down. Mike looking for the tags. Did he actually get anyone? I think he hit Silla a little bit. Chris seems ready for this. He knows that they're coming up short. Misses his AWP shot, though. Actually getting one. Ferid from behind on the backstab. 2 headshots with the M4A1. Silla and Fox taken down. And Ferid secures the final kill with Crucial. That's going to make it a 3-1 scoreline. Netherlands on the board. You'd expect it, to be honest. CT side on Dust 2. It's a fairly even map. A lot of teams do prefer playing the T side, though, so I think it's probably the most even map in the competitive rotation at this point, actually. You could make an argument for Inferno, but yeah, Dust 2. Everybody knows every flashbang, every smoke, every little trick and technique on Dust 2, every angle as well. So one of the more even maps. It's not like Mirage where you have Mirage specialist teams out there, or Cash for that matter, which has come into the competitive rotation in StarLadder recently. Nice to see a new map as well, I have to say. Anyway, flashbang's going off mid. Crucial opens up for 2. Can he finish off the third? No, he didn't get his UFP out in time. Mike does get that third kill onto Mutt, though. Chris smoked out. He can't see from cross here, but he's expecting somebody to pop up short. He's not going to see anybody anytime soon. Ferid coming through long, though. He might catch the Portuguese stack on mid here. Indeed he will. Finds the headshot to Fox. DZT's made it through the double doors, though, so he's relatively safe for the time being. Opens up with the AK, but Mike peeks him. Didn't think there was going to be 2 there. And Stefan securing the frag. So 3-2 the scoreline. There should be an eco here from the Portuguese. Let's have a look. Is it just going to be... Yeah, nice crotch shot. Thanks for that, Alterato. He's got an upskirt on Fox. Cool. Yeah, it looks like it is pretty much a full eco here. We got, what, 2 P250s by the looks of it. In fact, just 1 P250, in fact. So, push onto long. This will be decimated. Chris with the first kill. Crucial and Ferid linking up. Chris J to mop it up, and that's going to be tied game. So, Swedish eco on long. Doesn't get anything done. No weapons removed whatsoever. 7th round now underway. Let's take a peek at the scoreboard. First place is Ferid, 7-1 and 3. Second is going to be Crucial, 6-1 and 4. And third place, that's going to be Fox, 5. In fact, no, you're going to have to give that to Mutt, 6-1 and 4. So, flash is being prepped. That was a CT flash that Chris J had to deal with, though. 3-man stack on long, so they're obviously anticipating something that's not developing here, because as you can see, it's going to be push-up short, so they're going to be out of position. And it's going to allow for a crossfire setup from the site and A-high itself. Depends what they plant, though. They're going to have to go for the safe plant. Chris J going to shut down Silla. Here we go. Nice, cheeky safe plant. Does mean that Fox is going to have to dig in on site, though. He can't really move now. ZT holding from short. Secures that frag onto Stefan. Fox going to be flashed up a little bit. You see this 3-man retake, though. This is going to be unsuccessful, I think. Fox finding 2. Chris J does manage to pick off Fox, but he's in a 3-on-1 with an AWP. Does manage to secure the second headshot to Mutt. Oh, the kill to DZT as well. Can he find this kill to RMN? RMN has the superior position. Oh! Chris jumping no scope. Got time for the defusal as well. And that, my friends, was clutch. That was just about as baller as it gets. 4-man with the AWP. No scope to finish it off. Wasn't in mid-air, but still. RMN had the position there. He should have really had the kill. Well, that puts Chris in first place, as you can see. 8-0-3, rightfully so. Gun versus gun round now, though. I'm just going to alt-tab out so I can see chat 1 second. There we go. I had XSplit open over the top of it. Yeah, I didn't expect that either, so you're not the only ones, chat. That was fucking nuts. Like I said, they were at a massive positional disadvantage as well. I mean, that stack on long did not work. Anyway, Mike and Crucial with the first 2 kills. Portugal taking a lot of fire for that door as well. USP to finish it off. That's the second kill this round for Crucial. AK-47 fire from A-High. Fox picking up the kill. Does manage to pick up the double. Farid shut down 2. Devastatingly accurate 7.62 rounds from Fox, delivered right on target. So the bomb does go down. 2-on-1 here. Fox only with 37 HP. This grenade might finish. Ooh, he was just behind the ledge. He didn't actually finish. He's got 2 HP. So, well, easy mop up for Stefan. He's going to go on clean up duty, and that's going to leave an easy defusal. So 5-3 the scoreline, and the Portuguese all of a sudden on the back foot. But yeah, I still can't get over that Chris J round. I'm going to have to make a highlight clip out of that. Because like I was saying, they were at a huge positional disadvantage. I mean, a 3-man retake when you've got A-High and sight on lock, and it's the 3-man retakes coming from long. The only position that's probably worse to retake that from is actually A-ramp. So, really good play from Chris. I don't think he'd be able to repeat that, but it's kind of a 90% retake. Big risk as well because he did that with an AWP. So, oh, Crucial on the peak. Speaking of AWPs, 2 kills, Mutt and RMN. Still going to move forward, opening up with the AK-47. Does drop Mike and finds the second kill onto Crucial. So, the initial damage on the peak from short has been negated. DZT making his way up to mid. Managed to secure that frag onto Stefan. Stefan getting a little bit too cocky there. Thinking that they would fast rush short, but lower B shut down by Scylla as well. 3 kills this round so far for Scylla. He's going to be looking for the George Foreman. Lean, mean fragging machine right now. DZT open up onto the door. Lots of spray. Gets it with the last 2 or 3 bullets in his magazine. And that makes it a 5-4 scoreline. So Portugal keep themselves in this game. And you can see that from the scoreboard. It's a really even game right now. It could go either way here. 10-1-6 on Crucial in first place. Second place is going to be... you have to give that nod to Chris J still. 9-0-5. And third goes to Fox. 9-2-7. So, Fox with the opening pick. Why Autorector elected not to show that me, I don't know, but... Yeah, I see the lag on stream right now. I don't think it's from mine. Let me just double check this after this round. Could just be Twitch, I suppose. Anyway, kill coming in from Chris onto Mutt. Fox going to drop Mike in return. Back to a 2-on-2. Health advantage firmly in favour of the Dutch, though. And after that... Oh, Chris picks off RMN as he tries to jump over the wall. Using the elevation on that actual plant. Didn't really work out for him that time, so... Anyway, Portugal going to be eco again. 2 rounds the difference here. Probably going to be a 3-round difference right now. And we do have the boost gun on as well, so Chris is going to be going for the cheeky peek into mid. But as we can see, it seems like we got a good spread already from the Portuguese, so... Probably only be DZT who's actually exposed to Chris. Now, Chris has actually jumped down, so they've given up on the boost. Portugal going to go for the B split by the looks of it. Flash coming out. Mike opening up with that M4A4. Does find the headshot. 2 shut down. Crucial with the backup as well. He's going to bag himself 2 as well. Fox jumping down from A high. He's going to be shut down at close range by Chris, who's absolutely on fire. I'm going to tab out real quick and just check, see if I'm dropping frames at my end or if it's at Twitch's end. Let's have a look. So yeah, it says 359 frames dropped. It's not telling me from which direction though at the moment, so probably need a bit more data before I can figure out if it's on my connection. I put it this way, I highly doubt it's the connection here at the studio. We pay an arm and a leg for this connection, and yeah, it's not a normal connection. Let's just say that it's a business connection that has fewer hops to the actual server. So ping never really an issue from here. So, let's take a look at this overview. Portugal looking for the pick by the looks of it. Iron Men probably the furthest man to push forward here. He's going to call Fox up now. Nabe might do some damage. Indeed it will. Drops Iron Men to 43. Pick missed by Chris. I think he was a little bit distracted by Mutt though. Oh, Ferry coming front along though. Drops DZT. Still going to be flashing over onto A from A high. Is going to mean that Crucial's pretty exposed here. He does manage to pick up one frag. Can he stop the entry? Looks that way. He's going to box bang Mutt as well. Fox eventually securing the pick with that AWP. Scylla with the frag as well to Farid. Scylla holding down from A high. He's going to knock them back. The bomb being planted right now, so Portugal do have a positional advantage and a slight health advantage. Fox going to drop Mike as well, so that advantage being further pushed right now by Portugal. Chris in pit, securing the kill onto Scylla though. Oh, and a big miss from Fox. Had the opportunity to take the shot. He looked a gift horse in the mouth. That's, you know, kind of criminal to be honest. All he had to do was click mouse 1. He would have secured that frag. Still had Chris to deal with, man, so. Anyway, 8-4 the scoreline, so. Holland on the verge of pulling off what many would consider an upset. Yeah, I can confirm it's Twitch's fault. I've just done a bandwidth check here at my end and a latency check. Trust me, it's not this connection here. The connection from the studio could host probably 6 streams of this quality, no problems. Anyway, Flash is going to lower B, so it is going to be an A-high push. Pick again from Chris, who's been absolutely on fire. His accuracy just devastating right now. RMN dropped as well. Mutt, he's going to take down 2. Shot through the corner of the wicker basket, and Chris picks off Fox from behind. 9-4 now the scoreline, so the half victory more than secure right now for the Netherlands. They're going to be looking for the 11-4 here. And yeah, I kind of agree with that. White in chat saying no tactics. Portuguese seem to be just smashing the face into that brick wall that Chris keeps putting up. And again! Did he tag then? He came close. So Chris going to fall back. He's going to have Mike pick up the slack though from lower B, who picks up 2 M4A4 frags. DZT and RMM both being taken down. Scylla eventually taking care of Mike, but 2-man advantage right now for the Dutch. Mutt dropped on lower B. Just going to push his advantage. Scylla taken down. And that is now 10-4. So Portugal really need this last round to salvage a somewhat respectable half. As long as they pick up pistols on the CT side, they will be okay, but easier said than done. And then on a Galil as well, so cash an obvious issue right now for the Portuguese. Mutt with no flashbangs, smokes, or HE as well, so entry going to be a little bit harder. Ton of CT flashbangs going off into long, that's going to keep the Portuguese busy. It's one thing that the Dutch don't actually like at this point is cash. And here we go, spray down coming in from A high. Chris and Crucial linking up. They've been the two who've really caused Portugal the most problems. Not with that headshot to Chris though, so that's a key kill. That will open up A little bit, especially with that frag onto Stefan from DZT. Mike already on the quick rotation though. He does open up to DZT, misses, but eventually secures the frag with Mike S. Crucial now coming in from behind, and he's going to secure the final frag onto Mutt, which leaves an easy defusal here. And then he's going to go 11-4, so a devastating half from the Dutch. It's not even like the Dutch put on great retakes. They were just reliant on Chris's AWP, as you can see, 20-0 and 6, so almost at a 4-1 KDR. Crucial not far from behind that KDR as well, 9-2 and 7, so he was above 2-1. Third place would have been Fox, 13-3 and 13. Only member with a neutral KDR, though, from the Portuguese. So Portugal really did struggle on that T side. entries just weren't there. I mean, to be honest, if they would have used more smoke, they could have actually smoked Chris out a little bit more. We saw it when he was on mid, where, you know, once those smokes came out, he didn't really have much to offer, so I think the lesson has to be learned by the Portuguese. More smoke coordination and better splits. Because, yeah, the timing on the splits was a little bit off as well. Well, as we can see, it's looking like it is going to be a push over towards long from Chris, Steph, and Crucial and Mike. Ferry just blocking B right now. Portuguese absolutely have to secure this pistol round. You can see they've gone for a bit of a weird stack here, which will pay off if they do push long, which is exactly what's happening. Although, it's the right positioning, but the execution's just not there right now for Portugal. Well, I say the positioning's right. What the fuck was that about? Trying to boost up onto A site itself. Ferry securing the final frag. Only one casualty taken that round from the Dutch. That was crucial. And, well, right idea, but bad positioning and execution in the end from Portugal. I mean, looking at the mini-map, it looked like they were well positioned, but DZT caught trying to get boosted onto the site. Why are you boosting and you know they're already pushing long. Why are you still going for the boost? Go figure. And the only thing he could have done there was left gay spot and then gone all the way around through CT spawn back up through mid and then short, but still would have been better than just giving up an easy kill. So Flash is going to short. P250s and P2000s opening up. 2 kills secure for Portugal. That's going to be crucial, and Chris taken down. Terrible too. Ooh, Mike and Ferry link up for the kill onto DZT. Back to a 3-on-3. No weapons secured here for the Portuguese, so bomb glinting away on mid. Ferry going to secure that. Bit of a waste of a HE, that. .12-4 now the scoreline, so Portugal, they've got to be thinking about actually doing cash damage here. I'm patiently waiting. He knows that flash was aimed towards mid, so he's got a good idea that they're going to be going up A high. Man leading the way. Stefan behind with the Galil, so he's the one with the firepower. Ooh, bit of a dink landed onto Ferry as he enters. Doesn't stop him from cutting down Fox, though. That is now a 3-on-2. And as you can see, this Portuguese retake, they're coming in dribs and drabs. Both from the same direction as well. Mike and Stefan secure the 2 final frags. And Portugal seem to have let the heads drop here. I know that was an eco retake, and I know the chances are low, but the very least you can do is set up for exit kills. Especially when you know cash damage can still make a difference here. 2 more rounds and it won't. I mean, after 2 more rounds on the board, Netherlands will have enough cash on that T side to be like, well, whatever. Kill as many as you want, we're just going to keep rebuying. But for the time being, if they can inflict cash damage and win a round, they will force an eco, so next gun round is going to be of utmost importance for the Portuguese. And they're going to concede this eco here, so it will go 14-4. If they lose the next gun round, it's game point. Flashbang's going up onto A high. Mutt missing every shot with that USP. There we go. There's one connecting. Decent dink as well. Crucial down to 39. Mike waiting patiently. Dutch playing a smart game here. I don't even think it's that they're reading Portugal. I think it's that Portugal are just playing right into the Dutch traps. Like they're anti-eco and they're still pushing. Ooh, it's worked this time though. I'm not going to secure that frag, so that's an AK in play for the Portuguese. DZT going to call his rotation as soon as he can. P2000 does not connect. Ferry with the MP7 headshot. Bomb going to get planted on A. Mutt coming in with the AK-47. Secures the frag onto Ferry. Chris and Stefan just before that with the HE kill onto Silla though. RMN securing the frag onto Mike. Chance of a retake. It's 2-on-2. 2 AKs versus versus an AK and a Galil. Mutt coming through a window. Secures 1 frag. Going to force the peek from Chris. Chris sees these on site. He's going to retreat now. And that's a bad fake from Mutt, to be honest. Does secure the kill in the end, though. Don't think he's got time for the defusal here, though. Let's see. Might just, actually. Yeah, he will. Oh, no. Oh, it's going to be borderline. Oh, no! Mutt's got to be absolutely devastated right now. That was literally 3/4 of a second, the difference. And that makes it a 14-4 scoreline, so... Portugal on the back foot. Absolutely have to win this round. Fox going to be on the AWP, so let's see what he can do here. He's not even going to face. Don't blame him, to be honest. He would have faced Stefan straight away. Stefan obviously having the positional advantage from spawn. Let's take a peek at this overview. It seems like a split is being set up right now. Chris already making his way in through A high. And nobody there to defend this at all from the Portuguese squad. Chris securing that entry kill, so here we go. They're going to push around A high, and we're going to start this long push now. Fox with 2 from pit, though. Stefan does not want to face here. He's going to fall back. He's going to lose his AWP if he's not careful. Secures the frag onto DZT. Nicely done. Good reaction shot from the hip. Fox eventually with that AWP on AWP kill, though. And Portugal live to fight another day. 14-5 now the scoreline. So, chance that they will get back into this. I know that Mutt plays a really good T-side... what am I even saying? Good CT side. There we go. On Dust 2, but... I don't think you can drag Portugal from the kind of margin that we're seeing. It's a 9-round difference at this point, so you're not talking about chump change here. You're talking about a fairly sizable round differential. Leaves absolutely no margin for error. Anyway, I remember the first kill. This is an eco'd up Dutch, so don't be too surprised if this ends in a flawless victory for the Portuguese. Especially with accuracy like that with the M4A1. Ferried spread down through the door. Fox taking down Mike. DZT onto lower B. This attack crucial onto shot, onto top right mid, I should say. To stop him from securing 2 frags with that P250, though. As we can see, 2 members low as well, so if Crucial can secure a weapon here, it's not inconceivable that he could force a plant situation and actually secure an eco here. No reason at all for kick to face. Fox securing the frag with the aid of the smoke, so good play in the end. But a lot of damage done against, well, a lot of damage taken, I should say, against what was an eco, so not particularly boding well at this point. So, weapons again. And we would have a Galil on Stefan after his AWP exploits that didn't really particularly do too much in the previous gun round. So, bomb being dropped top mid here, which means obviously no commitment to an attack here from the Dutch just yet. Fox going to be facing lower B. Nice pick onto Mike there. Beautiful take on that kill. He's now going to fall back expecting to push, but it's not materialised as you can see. It seems like it is going to be a B split here. Chris making his way through mid. Lots of CT flashes coming in that's going to force Chris back. M4A1 spray down from Mutt, secures 1 frag onto Stefan. Crucial and Ferry with the AK backup though. Good flash from B. And I'm going to take that kill onto Crucial. Still deep on site though, so he's in a position here where if they do push, he should be able to secure at least 1 frag, and he does. Crucial taken down. Perhaps a little bit cocky there from Crucial as he popped through the window. Maybe should have saved that AWP in that situation. So, 14-7 the scoreline. 7 rounds of differential. Let's take a look at your top scorer. It's still going to be Chris, 25, 1, and 11. His KDR has dropped since the first half, of course. Crucial in second, 24, 4, and 13. And third place is going to be Fox, 24, 4, and 16. So, aggressive flashing over long. HE goes out, spray down coming in. DZT with 2 AK kills. Mutt not to be outdone, picks up 2 headshots with the M4A4. And that leaves Crucial with just a P250, who's going to be picked off by the AWP. And that's the 8th round for Portugal. So, Portuguese on the comeback trail right now. Not inconceivable they could still win this game. Would be a decent comeback though. Here we go. Is that going to be... It's going to be RMN, so let's see what RMN can do off that. No, nothing at all. Boost. Didn't get up though. He said T with that opening pick though. Chris already pushing onto short as well. Just take a look at his position. You can see he's pretty much almost at A high at this point. And this is one of the things that the Portuguese have been giving up quite easily. Seems to be part of a concerted strategy, but The Dutch are going to figure this out, and they're going to exploit it time and time again. Then again, as long as the Portuguese adjust, the Dutch will get loads of false sense security on short. So, two ways that this could work out, I suppose. Flashes onto Goose. Mutt with the frag onto Mike S, though. Chris with the return frag. He's the last man standing now, though. Anybody can get it done here, it will be Chris. He's already picked up 2 frags. He's got to secure the ace if he wants this round, though. And he will be dropped by Fox. Fox getting a modicum of revenge. Picks up the AWP and drops Chris. So 14-9 now the scoreline, and it's only a 5-round differential. So every passing round, Portugal claw the way back into this game. Now it's been a scrappy game so far. Seems like both of these teams prefer the CT side. That tends to be the the standard when you're playing international like this, because the players aren't necessarily that well versed together. Defensive sides tend to fare a little bit better. So Fox going to be facing onto long. There's an eco right now for the Netherlands, so spray down coming in. Stefan did manage to secure an M4A1, but it's not going to be enough to stop Mutt from going sick from CT spawn, dropping Ferrid and Crucial. P250 frag from Chris, though. Chris has been absolutely on fire in this game. I'm so impressed with Chris right now. One being planted. Chris going to be shut down. Mutt going to secure this frag as well. And that will be an easy defusal now for Mutt. Switches out his USP for the P250 just for good measure. And that's going to be 14-10, so Portugal most definitely back in the hunt here. Dutch have got to start to think, well, maybe what can we do here that's going to be, it's going to take us over the top and actually get us that game point round. And it is group stages, so there's going to be no OT here, so a draw would lead to a situation where both teams would secure a point out of this game. Chat pointed out, not a bad eco at all, yeah. That was a pretty damn solid eco, in fact, getting the plant and doing cash damage as well. Now, Mike moving through, secures the kill onto Silla. Anytime you can CT cash damage as well, it's always a good thing. So, with Netherlands still blocking T spawn, it means that they are a man down here for the retake. So it will be a 4-on-4 retake. Stefan making his way back though, so with every passing second with Chris and Stefan moving in, that advantage gets more and more noticeable. There's the pick from Chris J. And that's going to leave DZT as LMS. He's going to pull back with that M4A4 here. And this will be game point conceded now. There's your kills. Thanks for that Go TV. So, the Portuguese on the bye. Money not an issue for the final run. Thank God for that. We're going to see a clean contention here. As you can see, Fox with the AWP. So, he's going to be the go-to guy to stop the entry. Bomb does appear to be going over towards Long A, but seems to be a spread here, so looks like the Dutch waiting again for the first pick. HE and AK spray and pray being exchanged. Nothing of note so far, though. Don't think Portugal are going to get overly aggressive here. And again, as you can see, they're going to concede A high. Fox is holding from a bizarre angle. He's going to be picked. I was going to say it's just the wrong angle to hold A high from. You need to be holding A high from either the blocks or the steps, really. And is that Crucial who's going to be on site here? I'd imagine it is. No, it's DZT, in fact. No, he's now last man standing. Not still alive here, coming through A high. When I said last man, I should have said last man standing on A, in fact. So, bomb goes down. HE coming to short. It seems like they know exactly which way Mutt's going to be coming from. Good communication from the Dutch. Just jumping up with the AK-47 and secures the frag with the AWP. And that's going to be 16-10. So we are going to see Portugal again. They are going to be playing against Serbia in the next game. That's probably going to be starting in the next, I would say 10 minutes here, because obviously we did have a bit of a delay. So despite the fact that that game was over relatively quickly, we will be seeing, of course, the second of this evening's games from the European Championships. So I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to grab myself another coffee. And when I come back, it will be Portugal versus Serbia. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. Back after this.